Welcome, fellow gamer Potheads, your pal Putty Man here, and today we are going to talk about the movement of the island above Loot Lake and where it's going. Now, of course, as you see here, I am showing my prediction because everyone's showing the prediction in there, but I also think that there's something might be different. Maybe Epic's trolling us. Whatever. But we will be talking, discussing that in just a second. But if at any point you do like this video, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell and become part of the notification squad. I'm also going to tell you how I predicted this way before anybody else did. And if you don't believe me, stay tuned and I'll explain how you can check that out as well. But first, I want to go ahead and show you a little promo. Sit tight. I'll be right back with you guys in a second. Enjoy the promo and stay tuned. Okay, guys, welcome back. I do apologize if that little promo there did scare you. That promo is actually for a Halloween event, which I will be talking about later on down the road. But today we're talking about the island above Loot Lake. Now, if you see right here where I've just marked, that is actually not where the island is. That's actually above Salty Springs. And you see here, there is no island above it. Now, here's the thing. This is either Epic trolling us or they've screwed up, and we found exactly where that island is going to move. So here's my thing. What you're about to see is you're about to see the island off kilter from Loot Lake, okay? And you're going to see that the island is actually moving. As you see right here, it's actually moved away from Loot Lake just a little bit. So what I think is because the cube is underneath the island, that it's going to be erratic, and it's going to move around the island and end up at Salty Springs, probably dropping down, destroying part of Salty Springs there. And then as far as the island itself, well, or no, I'm sorry, not the island itself, but Loot Lake itself, if you see there's a funnel going straight down, I think that funnel is going to be what pulls the volcano that's in the coating and turn that all into lava. Because look, we no longer have that funnel that's underneath, you know, the tornado funnel that's underneath the island, but we still have a funnel in Loot Lake. So I think that's going to pull the volcano that everyone's been talking about, that Epic said will not happen till the end of the season. Seriously. And I think the way they're going to do it is they're going to distract us with the island moving, just like the cube. And we're going to be so focused on where it's going that we're not going to notice that this is slowly changing, or it changes at the end of the season. So, you know, that's what I think as far as Loot Lake. Now, as far as the island itself, I think that it's actually moving to Salty Springs, and that it's actually going to drop down and destroy part of Salty Springs. Or they're doing it on purpose and showing us that area, and it is an error, just so to take us off our view, which that does sound like something Epic would do. Because I think by now that we're 3 days in, they would have fixed that glitch of it showing that. Now, the island itself is actually heading in the west direction. So what I decided to do is go underneath and actually build platforms. And I noticed you cannot build underneath the actual cyclone, the actual tornado, the actual funnel. And so you can build around the funnel. Now, as I started building around the funnel, I noticed that on the east, the east direction of the funnel, that it's actually not the same diameter or shape that it would actually, be put together. So what I mean, basically what I'm trying to say is, on the east side, if you build the platforms like I did here, you'll notice that the west, the north, south, and west sides all are the same shape and as far as you build, and then the east side isn't. So I think the funnel is actually moving. Whenever the funnel is moving away, that tells us which direction it's going in. So with it going west, then the configuration of the platforms east are pretty shabby. If you see that myself. But also, this is a good way of explaining how you might be able to go into playgrounds and see the island move, is by adding these platforms around the funnel, and then just wait, and hopefully the island will move and destroy your platforms. I haven't got to test that theory out yet, but of course, to get everything I did here, I just had to go in the playground and do a little bit of science to show you guys. So another thing I want to point out is that I actually decided to go ahead and play around with the stuff on the ground. If you notice, there's a shotgun right there in the middle. I tried to go grab it, but the funnel pulled me right back up, guys. Pulled me right back up. So then I decided to go the ATK, but the ATK, as soon as I touched it, it floated back up. And well, let's just watch what happens right here. Yeah, it just flies away, right? And goes somewheres over tilted. Anyway, so so let's go ahead and go back to the diameter around the funnel. I'm going to go ahead and show that here. So what I did was I built the platforms around the funnel, as you see here, and then like right here on the east side is where everything seems to be odd. So I think that if you build your platform, you can actually platforms around it. You can actually see how it's moving and how everything is going when it comes to that. Now, I do apologize for my lateness on my thoughts. I did predict this in my first live stream when we actually got into the game, when the servers came back up, and this is around the time I didn't have my battle pass. And I'll actually post in the description below the stream, and then in that stream I will post the location where I actually make the prediction. Now in the prediction, my buddy Roblox Games told me I needed to go ahead and make this video, and this was supposed to be on Thursday. Unfortunately, I wanted to get things done, get into the battle pass, unlock things, and I didn't make the video. And then unfortunately, that's something that could have went viral, because now everyone is talking about this and how it's moving and how they knew this. I'm lucky enough that I actually had at least the live stream for proof. But like I said, this is actually what's happening. I think it's going to Salty Springs, and if it's not going to Salty Springs, then Epic is trolling us, and they're doing a good job of it, because we're all falling for it, guys. We're all falling for it. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think it's going to go to Salty Springs? Do you have any idea why this is doing it? Is this going to be a continued thing with this cube, or are we finally going to see the cube break off and get more focus on the volcano? I'd like to hear your thoughts below. Also, I do want to know what you guys think about the spirit cubes, or the spirit stones not being able to be used. It looks like someone might have used to find a way to glitch them. I'm not exactly sure. But I also would love to hear your opinion on that, guys, as well, and everything that we talked about today. Please stay tuned for Sunday. I will be doing a special live stream that day because of my life situation. I'd love to have you guys out there. If you guys did like this video, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you would like to know when a new video or whenever we live stream, make sure you go ahead and hit that notification bell to become part of the notification squad. So as always, I am Potheads with the GPOT. I want to thank you guys for checking us out. It's been a pleasure making this video for you. I hope you enjoyed it. And do not forget, we're all about the high score. Peace out. I appreciate you guys being on the channel, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.